Mick Mars is suing Motley Crue. The guitarist has not only exposed them for ousting him from the band by a unanimous vote, but has also blasted Nikki Sixx for attempting to psychologically manipulate him. Most shocking of all, he has confirmed that all of Nikki Sixx's bass tracks on the stadium tour were pre-recorded.
Mick Mars, just because of his illness, couldn't deal with being on tour anymore, being on the bus constantly. Allegedly. Which I totally get it, but he still was down to do like residency tours and still be like do local events and write music and perform in some capacity. He just couldn't tour anymore. But the band took that as he is not in the band anymore and we're cutting him out of the tour profits.
See, but I don't think that's true. See, what I think the problem was is that with everything he's telling about Motley Crue, I think that's the real reason why he's not in the band. I don't think he was wanted to drag himself around the world again.
Yeah.
And pretend to play the guitar. Because he contests that everything that happened on the tour happened on tape.
Tommy can be seen walking up to the drum kit while their song Looks to Kill begins. You can hear the drums count in before he is behind the drum kit.
Although Mars indicated that 12 stadium dates would be his last shows while touring, the 12 anticipated shows ultimately expanded to 36, and Mars performed at every single one of them in constant pain. So the guy was really like, he was a team player. There's no way this guy is not a team player.
Absolutely.
Now, no offense, if they want to take John Five's pay, because John Five is the new,
guitarist,
the touring guitar player, which he's a great guitar player. If they want him take out his share of that out of Mick Mars's cut, I'm okay with that. But in theory, he should get the other. So I guess the point is, what percentage should someone get in this situation? They wrote all the music, but they're not performing the concert. And the concert is where they're making the music, right? The concert's what they're paying for to see.
Yeah.
They're not paying for that you were in the band one time. They're paying for this concert. How much should they not get paid? So Motley Crue wants to pretty much pay Mick Mars 5%, pay John Five his salary, whatever his crazy salary is. I'm sure it's a big number. And they want to chop that rest of it in thirds. I'm 100% sure that's what they're going to do.
Probably.
That's what they want to do.
Yeah.
That's what they want to do. So Mick Mars is saying no, because their offer was, this year you sign off, we give you 5% of the tour, and then next year you have nothing.
And he said, like, no, fuck that.
No, it's not right. Well, no, the thing is, so what if he medically couldn't play? Right. Does he get any tour money because he can't tour? It's just a shitty thing to do. I mean, if they can't make it 10%, they had to make it 5% to the poor guy.
Just like petty.
He looks like the crypt keeper, poor guy. He's falling apart. Not even falling apart. He's
stuck.
The opposite.
Yeah, he's just like permanently stuck, and he's like, can't.
The real problem to me is the official knowledge that this situation is they're playing to a background track. So he's saying in this lawsuit that everything that you hear, or a lot of it, is all recorded.
That would piss me off.
And again, you see the pyro going on, everything going in sync.
So my question is, like, you don't pay to see Van Halen, for example. By the way, Van Halen needed backing tracks, right? I watched a video yesterday from 1993 tour. They played Mine Oh Mine. It was one of the songs they opened with. So they play Mine Oh Mine, and there's a video of literally nothing's happening. It's just the keyboards coming through. I don't have a problem with backing tracks if what you're backing, what you're playing or feeding through the live system is something that the other person could be playing at the same time. So, for example, we know Eddie Van Halen was not playing right now on the piano and playing the guitar at the same time.
Yeah.
But we know that there is a backing track for it.
Sure.
I don't have a problem with that because that's what you really want to hear. You know, I don't want to not hear one of those two parts because Eddie has to do one or the other, right?
Well, couldn't you say the same thing about like Home Sweet Home with the piano and Tommy Lee and then the drums?
But the piano is all the way through that song, I'm sure.
Exactly.
If you listen to the track. But whatever, whether it is or isn't, I don't have a problem with backing tracks. The problem I have is that these guys are making what they're making and they're not even really playing or performing.
It's like an insult to the fans.
Yeah. This is me after coming off of watching. I just saw the Winery Dogs. They were at Sayreville. I call it Hunka Bunka, but not Hunka Bunka.
It's not Hunka Bunka anymore.
Starland Ballroom. But we're talking about three guys that sounded like 30 when they were playing. Like, that's how full and amazing. So there are people out there that can actually still play and play amazingly. And if Motley Crue can't do it, what are they doing? What's the point?
They're, on my opinion, they're trying to live on this hiatus from their Netflix movie. That's my personal opinion. They had this resurgence.
I understand they want to cash in. But you know what? If they're using the parts, they're not even playing the parts every night. They're not even working. Well, I'm not saying they're not working. Let me say that. It's probably more stressful as a musician to have to play to a click track perfectly every night and know where your hands have to be. It'd be easier for you just to play the guitar.
I'm thinking from a Vince Neil perspective, so that's why I'm chuckling to myself.
And he can't. I mean, I guess then that's their big issue at this point.
It's fucking, I can't. I like a pig.
I mean, I thought David Roth was bad.
Like fucking Robert Plant, like getting punched in the stomach. Sorry,
I can't.
To the sweeter people on the street, call that Divvy Town.
Vince Neil, I can't. I can make jokes all day. I shouldn't though.
Go ahead. Well, this is the point. Let's make our jokes.
I mean, dude, if I was went to see Motley Crue, where the fucking guy's gonna drop dead on stage the way he fucking looks and sounds. The motherfucker has a cape on like Liberace. Like, what the fuck? Are you not sweating your ass off?
I saw a video where he was wearing a white cape.
Like Liberace. Like Liberace.
If I was his size, which I might be, I don't know, how big is Mick Mars? I mean, Mick Mars, not Mick Mars. I'm good with Mick Mars. No. How big do you think he is? What's his, let's Google it.
Google will have the answers.
How much does not Mick Mars.
We love Mick Mars.
Yeah.
I always said he was the real talent in that band. I mean, okay, Tommy Lee too. But, you know, Tommy Lee likes to beat women, so I don't know how much I like that. So,
no, I gotta see how Vince Neil waits on. Okay. It says that he's 5'9".
Okay.
He says he's 180 pounds.
My asshole is 180 pounds.
Get the fuck out.
My asshole.
But he's 5'9", but hold on. Take that in consideration.
Take my ass into consideration. That's the biggest load of horse shit. That motherfucker looked like he swallowed a fucking globe, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You know? Like a globe in his belly, like a baby. Like
I saw where he had like a black shirt on, and then he's got this cape on, and I'm like, if you're gonna wear a cape and you're gonna be that size, make it black so at least you can't tell. It's like he's a big flow, you know, he's like flowing around in the night. You know what I mean? Like, would you want to put like reflective green with stripes on it so everyone can see you? Like, I don't understand the point. He's running around with like.
Stop.
I gotta find the video now. I gotta find it. He's running around in a white.
Like Robert Plant got punched in the gut. Exactly what it sounds like. And he's not even singing it like, oh, yeah, yeah. Like he's not even enunciating the words. That's what's bothering me. It's just like squealing. Like